Welcome to Gloria's Gap Live. Today I have with me as my guest Briana Dimascio.
Yes.
And
hi.
she is the conference chair of the Greater Miami Festivals and Events Association conference coming up on June 8th. And it's a fabulous event. And we're going to talk about that a little bit more, about the organization. But first, I have to thank South Florida PBS for sponsoring our show week after week. If you are not a member, you need to be. Their shows run on WXCL and WPBS, and they even have a health channel. And you can get a lot of great information on healthchannel.com. Anyway, if you're a member, you get one of these great magazines. It tells you everything that's going on. And most recently, we had Dr. Leah, one of the shows on South Florida PBS that you should watch. Great show. Shout out to Dr. Leah. This is one of my favorites. Anyway, so let's talk about what's coming up. And it's right around the corner.
It is. We're
June
very
8th.
excited. We're
know.
very excited. First, I want to thank you guys for being our official media sponsor for the
our pleasure.
for the Greater Miami Festival and Events Association. We're very excited about this sponsorship and the partnership we've created with you guys.
Thank you.
But yeah, we're very excited. It's coming up right around. I think we're a couple weeks out. Maybe we're at 2 weeks.
So for people who don't know about it,
Sure.
people in the industry, who are people that would want to come to this? And we're going to show you a clip in a few minutes to give you an idea what a fun event it is. So even if you're not in having a festival, it could be that you have a venue that you want to promote.
Oh yeah.
There are so many other reasons to attend this.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not just for anybody who's done festivals or events even. We really like to open it up to anybody in the event industry. So if you touch any part of an event, or even if you put on, picnics in the park or movies in the park, anything from a smaller scale to a ginormous scale of a festival, this really is an event that is geared towards helping you grow and succeed in that space. So we really like to open the floor to invite anyone who is in the event industry, and that can be anywhere from a marketing vendor to a food vendor to a venue, as well as anybody that's just involved in any parts of events. Even if you're a cultural center and you throw, small neighborhood events, we don't want to, limit the possibilities of people that can benefit from our association.
Yeah, well, the great thing about it is you've got great speakers lined up too.
Oh, yes.
Every year they're like amazing, and you
Yeah.
get so many ideas. So maybe you just got a little event and you go to this and you it opens up possibilities.
Yep.
And you go, oh my gosh, didn't think of that. We could do that.
Yeah.
So for people who are just doing maybe smaller events that have a vision to expand it, it's the speakers just give you so many great ideas.
Yeah, we're really excited about our keynote this year. With all the talk about ChatGPT and everything going on, we have invited a keynote speaker on artificial intelligence. So we're super excited, and he is going to be helping us, talk about how to grow your event and not to be scared of AI, but how it can help elevate and generate revenue.
Oh, and
or
tell
take
people
small-
AI. Not everybody knows AI as artificial
Yes.
intelligence.
Yes, AI.
First
is
time I saw
artificial-
that, I go,
Yes, if you don't know, it's artificial intelligence. So we have a guest speaker, Gleb Tabowski, and he is I'm sorry. He is helping us talk about artificial intelligence and how it can help elevate your events, whether it's from a revenue standpoint, an attendee standpoint, just getting the word out, a branding standpoint. He's really going to give us a good keynote on that. And we're very excited. And then on top of the keynote speakers every year, we also have a panel that you can do a question and answer with. So our panel this year we're actually going to have the general manager of the Hyatt Regency in Miami speak, or be
which
on our
is
panel.
where the
Which
event
is where our event is. And then we have some other festivals and event producers that are going to be on the panel as well that we're really excited. So what we like to do with the keynotes and this panel is actually, see what's trending in the event industry for the year and just really give, like you said, that opportunity for smaller events or larger, anyone who wants to elevate their event to the next level, just get an opportunity to ask questions with these, experts in the industry and things just that they want to know and learn and absorb from them. And we always try to be ahead of the game. That's why we're on the AI kick this year, and getting everybody just knowledgeable on things like, one of the years we did some COVID resource speakers as well. So it's just we always like to introduce the keynote that's going to help benefit anyone involved in the association, not just festivals, not just large scale events, but also people in the small realm too.
And then you have so many vendors that are there.
Yes,
and,
yes.
I know when you're doing events, oftentimes you're looking for resources.
Yeah.
And then they have resources you didn't even know you needed.
Yeah. So not to just talk about myself, but I love the event myself because that is where I meet my vendors. So
exactly.
I work in event planning, and a lot of planners like myself, we're always scrounging for great vendors because there's some new thing coming out.
Oh, speaking of which, we have a great video from last year.
Oh yeah, let's show it.
Could you show the video now?
Yeah,
Alex, and
let's
Alex
share
is
it.
our producer. Thank you very much, Alex. Well, that reminds me, I saw myself in there, and I've got to wear my General Federation of Women's Club jacket.
Well, as you can see, we have a lot of fun at these events. We don't just like to limit it to that traditional, event where you just learn. We like to really immerse people in what an event experience could be like, and we always like to showcase performers, entertainment, even the new greatest thing that you can, bring into your event, even if it's from a food and beverage standpoint or a vendor that you wouldn't even think of exists. We really like to show the planners and show anyone involved in the event industry what's out there at your fingertips.
The mix.
Yeah.
And so walk us through when you go to this event.
Yep.
Oh, and first of all, anybody can go.
Yeah.
And you can go, I think we have maybe across the bottom. Alex, did we put where to go? Yes, we do. Across the bottom, you can go there and you can buy a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
And it's $120 is registration and this amazing lunch with all
$135.
$135.
Yes,
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
$135.
$120 is, I think, for discount.
Oh,
for
that's
second
right.
people.
If you're a sponsor or if you have a table.
Yes.
Yeah, it's $120 for the extra people.
But you can for $135.
For $135, and you get a membership with that? Does that come with a membership?
Yes.
So you get a membership to the organization, you get this amazing event and lunch. $135, that's a no-brainer.
Yeah. I mean, it's a great, it's not only just for June 8th, right? Mm-hmm. We want to build our association full of anybody in the event industry that also can come together and network and, make everyone's event stronger, right? So we like to be a centrally located place for anybody in South Florida to network that's in the industry or that wants to break into the industry or wants to be more immersed in the industry. So we do, monthly meetups, and we do happy hours, and we do behind the scene tours, and a lot of things that really come with that benefit of them.
Behind the scenes for Coconut Grove Art Festival?
We did. We did
awesome.
Renaissance Festival. So we
Renaissance,
we have a lot of fun as an association, and we really like to show you what's out there, what's available to you, what other people's events look like, just so we all can work together as an association to help everyone's events grow.
Yeah. So for people who are even thinking about, and organizations that are even thinking about doing some kind of event.
Sure.
It's a great way
we work with students who want to break into the industry. We work with young entrepreneurs who want to grow, their business, whether it's a vendor or a small cultural arts center or a event planner. It's a great thing, and the membership alone, pays for itself, right? You get access for the full year to all of that at your fingertips and to networking with all of those people. So it's a great opportunity.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I've been every time I talk to Debbie or Amanda. Amanda's the executive director, and Debbie is what, she manager?
She's
or
our
conference-
an event producer.
an
Yeah,
event
conference
producer,
Yeah.
So these women are amazing.
They are.
But every time I talk to them, I go, oh yeah, every nonprofit I belong to, I think should be a member
Yeah.
because
Yes.
they all do events.
Yep.
And we were just talking about it this past weekend. I went to a golf tournament for a safe haven for newborns,
Oh, nice.
and then Voices for Children did a huge event, and they're doing huge events and they're raising lots of money.
Yeah.
It's such a nice thing to be offered your chair to go to something like this.
Oh yeah. No, I mean, and it's not even, like I said, it's we have a lot of chamber of commerces that we work with. We have a lot of city spaces that we work with too.
Right.
Because
the city of Miami Lakes.
Yeah, I believe so.
still-
Yeah,
yeah.
I think so. A lot of our partners that are in the city, they do, like the jazz festivals, the art festivals, things like that. And you got to think a lot of cities don't, necessarily have event planners on staff, right? That really gets side to their operation department. So these people join and they get immersed in our network of events, industry knowledge and topics and people to pick their brains and help elevate their city events too. So it's a great resource really for anyone who wants to grow any type of event. It's not limited to if you have the title event on your thing. It could be meetings, how to grow corporate meetings, or any type of planning piece. If you just need access to those expertise, we definitely have them, especially on our committee. We have an amazing event committee as well.
Now, I know when I was a member and on the board decades ago with Junior Orange Bowl. And we also had a membership in the International Festivals. Are they still around, the International Festivals and Events Association? I don't even know.
I'm not sure if the international one is still around or not.
Yeah.
That's something that I don't know.
But I know some of the associations that I got involved with, because I was a brand new executive director when I took on the job. I learned so much from just being a member of the GMFEA.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
And this year we're actually partnering up with discounts for students and certain associations that are partnered with us, because we want to expand our reach, right? And we want to benefit people who are in other associations that also want to tap into, our knowledge, and we want to tap into theirs. So we have a lot of great partnerships this year where you get discounted tickets if you're a part of certain associations. So you don't have to just, because after a while, if you're a part of all these associations, it adds up, right? So we're trying to partner and make it a combo, ticket or partnership, and you get access to both of us. So definitely I would check out our website for that.
Yeah.
If you're a part of an association and you want to know if you have discount tickets or offerings to us, definitely check it out.
Yeah. So where would they go to on the website to look for that?
So I believe it is under our Decadence tab. It would fall under there. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, because this year is our 10th anniversary, so we're very
I know,
excited.
I can't believe that. Well, how many years has GMFEA been around?
Since
it's been around
the
forever.
80s, I think, if I'm correct, 1985.
It was. I think
so
you're right.
it's since the 80s,
Yeah.
but this is our 10th annual production that we're putting on for everyone to gather, which is really exciting since it's been a decade since we've started that. So our theme is decadence, to bring in our next decade. So
so now we have a fun thing that we're doing this year that we did, and I don't know if you've already got your centerpieces covered.
Oh yes, we are doing we're doing a couple fun things because it's our 10th year. So we have a surprise entertainment if you stay afterwards.
Really?
A very fun surprise new thing that we're doing, and then we also have are you talking about the centerpiece competition?
Okay, so tell us about that, because there might be some florists out there.
Of course, we are calling out to all florists or decor companies, and we want to invite them to compete for our centerpieces. So this year, instead of us creating the centerpieces, we are going to pick 5 florists, and they're going to create 3 centerpieces each. It's free to participate, but you get involved and in front of all of our attendees, and our attendees are majority planners. So you're getting in front of planners to see your work, and you just have to donate 3 centerpieces, and then we have an award at the end to the winner, because everyone's going to vote on them, which is really exciting, I think.
Okay, and then you get, in exchange for that, you get a registration.
Yes, so if you participate, you do get a ticket to our event, which is awesome, because then you get to see
50% off additional
a second
tickets.
ticket. Yep. Mm-hmm.
So if you want to bring a friend with you.
Yeah.
So if they do that, they have to come early that day and bring their
just enough time to put out the 3 centerpieces, so nothing too early. Or they could pop in the start of the trade show, and since we're not going into that side of the space yet, they can put their centerpieces down and then go enjoy the event. So it's really exciting, and we would love for them to stay, because if we pick them, we want to bring them up on stage for
okay.
the
So
winning.
if you go to the website, it kind of gives you the parameters, because
it does.
It can't block the show, and
There's
has
some
to be
parameters.
black and gold,
Can't block. You
Yeah.
and I talking.
Exactly.
Black and gold theme, and then we're hoping to sell the centerpieces at the end. So maybe it's something that you're willing to donate, a vase or 2 you're willing to donate.
Yeah.
But there is parameters under the Decadence tab on our website too.
Yeah.
So
Well, they could just maybe have whatever the vases or whatever that maybe is too expensive to donate.
Yeah.
But you could have something you could lift out.
sure.
Right,
Yeah,
so-
we're really excited because it's our first year doing it, and we're hoping it's.
I thought it was a great idea.
Yeah,
I love competitions.
Me too. We're hoping we can get the florist names out there too, because there's so many florists, and I feel as a planner myself that you just don't know of everyone, and it's a great way to see someone's work firsthand. So
Well, is
it's
there
a
an
great
opportunity for someone to maybe, because I figure there's other places you may need decor.
Sure.
So if a florist, you've already picked your 5 and they go, well, hey, can we help you with a stage, or can we help
Sure.
you? So they just need to contact, is it you they would contact, or Amanda?
Yeah, they can contact any of us, and as well
Yeah.
as apply on that, because we might reach out too if we see an opportunity and we have someone that we want to pick, but it's a runner up to the 5. There is opportunity to decorate the space for sure.
Yeah. And what a great showcase for anybody.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
We have up to 200 attendees, so you're at least getting your stuff out in front of 200 different
And it could be more
businesses. Yeah, it could be more.
once they find out what a cool event it is.
Yeah, once everybody sees the video.
Okay, so when you go to the Hyatt, parking is always an issue, and I know we have
Yes.
a flat rate. Is it $30?
We
which
do
is a
we
good
do have
rate.
a flat rate, but so parking is a little tricky, because at the Hyatt, parking is into a garage that's not, I don't want to say off site, but it's a little bit
Next
of a
door.
walk.
Yeah.
It's next door. We do have a flat rate, which is great.
For valet.
We're hopefully working on other avenues to, if people potentially want to take the Bright Line in, that's in the works. But
because well, just I don't think a lot of people know this, but it's Greater Miami, so it's how far out do we go?
So I don't want
our
to limit
membership.
this to Miami.
Yeah, right.
We have people that drive from Del Rey, Boynton, West Palm. Like we don't just, and Boca. We don't limit. And I drive personally from Fort Lauderdale.
I know, bless your heart.
It's a fun drive. No, I'm
Yeah.
just teasing.
In the rain.
In the rain, yeah, no. I was late this morning, so sorry, everyone,
that's
my
okay.
fault.
No, it's perfectly understandable.
But no, this is not just a Miami thing. So if you work outside of Miami, we want to hear from you. And I know it's far, but we're hoping, in the next 5 years, we can grow this thing, to where it's a regional event more than anything, because
Yeah.
that's what it really is. We don't just
It's
have
become that,
Miami.
I
It,
know.
it has become that without the title, right? So we don't
Yeah,
just
I
have.
remember we had people from West Palm.
We
and-
have members
yeah.
from all over.
Yeah.
And we like to open it up to that, because we don't want to limit, the possibilities of people learning from the association that are just in Miami.
Yeah.
So we let anyone come. So it's a great experience, and it's something that really is a way, just like I said, to learn. Like the first year I joined, it was because I needed more vendors, and then it's become where now I'm the chair of the conference chair, and I help produce the June 8th
So
event.
you got reeled in.
I did get reeled in because it's such a great partnership.
Mm-hmm.
The things I've learned from the ladies I work with and gentlemen, and the people I've met in the association, and the monthly events that we have talks on and live shows. It's just I've just been able to have such a sponge, and absorb all of it, and it's been a great experience, and that's why I join every year. That's why
Yeah.
I stay the chair too.
Yeah. I get that. It's your payback time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I understand when and especially somebody new in the industry,
Oh yeah.
there's no better way
No,
to
yeah.
learn the ropes.
Yeah, anybody who's new in the industry, it's a must. It is a must do, because you will be meeting vendors, you will be meeting planners, you will get hearing from experts on, keynote topics. You'll get to be involved in a Q&A and see, what's new and greatest in like how to make your event reach the next level, whether that's generating revenue, whether that's generating more attendees, whether that's, generating a cool wow factor experience.
Exactly.
You get access to all of that. So if you are new in any type of event, whether it's called an event or not,
it could be even administrative stuff.
100%.
Because I know, that's another thing.
Yeah.
That if you're new in the industry, you're like, I want to manage this.
Yeah.
And there are people that can help you with that as well.
Sure.
And just being able to talk to other people in the industry, because sometimes you're in the industry and you're almost burnt out because you're so tired. And then you talk to other people
and they are too.
And they inspire you, and then you go, oh yeah, okay, well, I'm ready to go again.
You get like a recharge.
You get a recharge.
Well,
but it does help to share.
It does. It helps just to be gathered into one room too. I think it gives you like a battery.
So I'm not the only one.
No, yeah, you feel better about things when you're not the only one.
Exactly.
Like misery loves company, right?
Yeah, somehow sharing it
helps
ease the burden.
Yes, but I will say, so I have been in the event space since pre-COVID, and COVID was a hard hit on a lot of people in the event industry or hospitality industry in general. Like my hearts go out to everyone that's anywhere service facing.
Yeah.
But what I will say is this has been a great resource on how to break back in or restart in, or even just, it's been a great space to know how to manage that burnout, to know how to manage the wow factors, because things have changed. People are very technology driven. Like my, former events I would produce were all Zoom, which was fun because I became a tech guru and didn't even know I had to be. And I was producing crazy events on Zoom. So it's just, over the years, things have evolved because of COVID, and prices have changed too. So also managing that increase in cost, and it's just a great tool, and after COVID, I hate to say this, but a lot of event planners corporately got laid off. So and they didn't come back. So a lot of them branched off on their own, me being one of them. So what that did was administrative assistants, HR departments, operational departments took on all the events that were going on in those companies. And that's where we are really a great resource, for those type of people, because they're not event people, right? They're HR, administrative, or operational, or CEOs, or whatever they are.
Well, over the years, I've had occasion to do some pretty big events with HR people that had no clue.
100, and it's not their fault, right? It's COVID.
No, because HR is a big job.
Yeah.
And to give somebody an HR who already is probably overworked.
Yes.
Giving them
a second job. You're
a
giving
second
them a
job
second job
that they know nothing about
100%
is crazy.
And that's where we can step in.
Corporations out there, don't do it.
Yeah, don't do it. No, that's where we can step in.
Just hire somebody.
It is. Events are a full-time gig. They take a lot to produce. They take a lot to market. They take a lot to put on.
To do the follow-up work.
Yep.
Yeah, no, it's
it's
overwhelming. And to think that you guys do this, and we're all volunteering.
Yeah, yes, we all do.
That's, when you go to this event, you will not believe.
It's put on by volunteers.
Yeah, you go, what?
Well, that's because we are all experts,
because
right?
We're all experts.
Yeah, we all bring in.
We
the
all
board
have the resources.
Brings in
right.
Such great expertise. I love our board meetings. They're always fun to hear from everybody. Everybody's tossing around ideas and brainstorming, and it's great because we have such a wide variety of board members that sit and meet. And, hearing everyone's backgrounds or like input or creative ideas is just really, really cool. It's a great space to sit in. And that's probably why I'm still the chair, because I like to hear from these ladies and gentlemen. They're great. They're just so tapped into different things. And I always learn something new on my meetings.
It's funny. So people think, I think I'm pretty creative.
Yeah.
And then I
you
hear from other people and I'm going, never thought of that.
Right? No, but it's fun because you're like, oh, I'm taking that one and putting it in my pocket for my events.
And we all share from each other.
Yeah. And it's such a great space.
It's mine now.
It's just a creative space, and I love it. And it's always fun to figure out what we can do next and how we can elevate our own, successes too.
Yeah. So for people who are on the fence and they're thinking, do I have time to join one more organization?
Yes. I was just kidding.
This is one that doesn't ask a whole lot of you.
100%.
But if you participate, you reap a lot.
Yes, I would say we don't ask, fairly much. We just would love for you to attend our annual
Once you get to
event.
know people, then you start getting drawn in.
Yeah.
Like you do.
Yeah. No, to be a member, really, we just want to benefit you as a organization or a person or an entrepreneur or a student. That is really what we want from our members is just, we want to help them. We want to help them grow and succeed. And all we ask is, hey, come to our annual event every year. And, maybe if you want, come to a happy hour or come to a live show that we're putting on, or like a live Facebook show, or come to one of our monthly meetups, just to gain more stuff for yourself. It's not even for our benefit.
I know you try to move things around so that, it's not, everybody going to Fort Lauderdale, everybody coming to Miami.
Yeah, and we do a lot of virtual stuff too.
Yeah.
I believe our happy hours are fully virtual right now.
No, the happy hours.
I know, everyone loves happy hour in person.
No, happy hours, yeah.
That's
doesn't do it for me.
Everyone's good.
Well, not only that, it's always at a time that I'm busy.
I know. So we'll take that in and we'll maybe adjust if it'll get more attendees. But
well, you know what? I think Miami Community Newspapers would love to have an event here.
Okay, that would be
so
great.
You would come and you could tour the studio.
It's like a behind the scenes.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, great.
There we go.
There we go.
Creative minds
So
come together.
Yeah.
If you want to see this studio, you have to join GMFEA and we'll do a behind the scenes tour.
We'll give you food, we'll give you some drinks,
Yeah.
We'll have a good time. Yeah. We're good.
It's a great idea. No, we do that a lot with our members. We do have members that want to showcase their event and show you what it takes to put it on. And I've been to 2 behind the scenes this year, and they were both great. We even had people come from Stuart, Florida, to go to one of them.
Is that right?
Just to be able to talk with the event producers of these I believe they were both events, and just pick their brain and get a quick Q&A and see what it takes on to put these festivals on. And we don't just do festivals. Like I said, for behind the scenes, we can do anything. We can do the studio. It's just a great way for anyone in the membership to again, get that question and answer part and really see what goes on in these different areas of events.
Yeah. Well, I am so looking forward to bringing more people into the organizations, because I've seen it over the years, how it's grown, and leadership is great, and I appreciate that you took on this job for how many years now?
I believe it's been 2. I think, yeah. So
okay,
I'm gonna go on 3.
You're okay. So
it's great. Like I said, I only benefit from being a part of the association and even being on the board. It's just the stuff that's accessible once you are a member. Even you don't have to sit on the board. You don't have to be, help us put on this event. It's just it's.
But if you get involved, the more you give, the more you get back. Is kind of what it is sometimes.
No,
learn a lot.
I would say you learn a lot. I think that if you just, look at our emails that go out, and on top of it, we do market our members' events.
Oh, that's the biggest piece. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh my
We're
gosh.
both forgetting one of the bigger pieces.
So
we do, and we market it to our entire association.
Every week.
Yeah, every week we are going to be putting, event calendars more on the website. So it's such a great tool, not only for you to learn, but also for you to get your name out there. If you're trying to grow your event, we have the resources to market that for you. And then our sponsorship levels for the event on June 8th itself, they come with a little bit of marketing too.
Yeah.
So
that's really nice. But every Monday, when is it? I don't know. I don't know.
I just know
once
that
a
would
week.
be Amanda.
Once a week, I get these great emails. What's happening this week in Miami?
And Amanda's a marketing guru, and she takes on that herself from her own company. She uses her resources, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And
so it's like, what do I want to do this week? And it's all there.
She
and
does.
If you're a member, you're
that
listed.
You're listed, and you have that at your fingertips.
Yeah.
If you're a vendor, we showcase vendors. It's just such a great tool. Like I said, not only to learn, and you don't have to give back much for that. You just have to be a member. So if you're a member, you get a lot of benefits.
Look at that. We're already over.
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we are. So thank you so much.
Yeah,
no, we're not over. No. So Briana, thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, of
that
course.
was so
Thank
much
you
fun
for
to have
having
you.
us.
Yeah, and I'll look forward to inviting you guys to Miami's community newspaper soon.
Yes.
So that'll be one of our behind the scenes tours.
I'm
Anyway.
excited.
So want to thank South Florida PBS once again for sponsoring our show. And actually, I've got Genesia Squeak coming in June to
Fun.
talk about what they have over the summer. Some of the new shows and great stuff they're going on.
They could be a member.
So Memorial Day is next Monday. So please keep that in mind and remember those who have sacrificed for us, for our freedom. And stay safe. Have a great week. And until next week, be kind.
Thank you for having me,
Oh,
Gloria.
you're welcome. My pleasure.